What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with another update and mail day video for you guys. Gonna try to make this one pretty short. I'm actually not feeling too well. I took myself to the doctor this morning and just in a lot of pain, so waiting to hear back on that. But you guys are here to see movies, so let's get into that. As usual, if you guys would be so kind to drop down the description box and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Patreon's on there if you guys are interested in joining that and other things of that nature. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, let's just dive into this again. I'm going to make this pretty short. A lot of this I unboxed on my birthday live stream a few days ago, so I won't spend too much time on those. I did watch a few of them. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this update, since I have watched some of them, and go ahead and re-include everything in here. Let's do packages first. I don't know what this one is. I believe I know what the other two are. So we shall see. It says, do not crush, and they didn't. The mailman actually took the two packages and this, and the two boxes and this, and set them by the door. It didn't try to shove anything in the mailbox, so that was awesome. If it's my normal mailman, then they usually do. If they have like someone filling in or something, they'll try to jam it in the mailbox, which I don't understand. It's like, you wouldn't want someone doing that with your mail, man. With your mail, man, not mail. Never mind. So why would you do it to someone else's, you know? But I don't know. They just are in a hurry. I know they're still swamped, still playing catch up and all that. But all right, looks like we got a couple things in here. Not sure what they are. Okay, I was just talking to that horror dude, I believe yesterday, about these. All right, this first one is one I see a lot of people getting. Ooh, and he put it in a black case. These are made on demand, like boots, whatever you want to call them. But this first one here is Halloween, the Sandman Cut. Sorry, Mr. Sandman Cut. Now, what this is, if you guys don't know about this, I'll read this little paragraph here for you guys. The Mr. Sandman Cut seamlessly merges Halloween and Halloween 2, incorporating over 20 minutes of deleted scenes from both films, creating the perfect uncut version of these legendary horror films. In this cut, there is more character development, showing the true terror that the characters feel trying to escape the unstoppable Michael Myers. Experience Halloween like you've never have before, the way it was meant to be seen. I'm hearing nothing but great things about this version, and this is the only way to get. If you guys are interested in this or the other one I'm getting ready to show, hit me up on Instagram, and I will give you the contact on Facebook to be able to get these inside of Facebook groups. But very, very excited to check this out. He does do disc art and everything. You guys see me getting, it's the same person I got the Silent Night, Deadly Night ones from, and the Hitcher and things like that. Again, these are just burnt disc stuff I could do myself if I really wanted to, but to sit here and print out the artwork and the disc art and everything, it's just so time consuming. I'd rather just pay for it. And you do get some reverse art, the old media VHS cover art here. So that is really, really cool. And you got the little horror sticker on there. Very, very awesome. I really like, I don't know which one to go with. They're both awesome. So cool that has the reverse art, the black case. You know, that's a nice touch. Yeah, I am super excited to check this out. This is probably my favorite thing in this haul right now. Alright, moving on to a childhood favorite, which for some reason doesn't have a Blu-ray still, and I'm on a huge, what do you call it? Yeah, Christian Slater kick, so had to get Gleaming the Cube, the old skateboarding movie with Christian Slater. I grew up with this movie, seen it so many times, but it's been ages since I've seen it. When you're older, you got to use the word ages, you know. Not reverse art, but you do get disc art and interior artwork. So, I mean, this guy definitely goes above and beyond what is needed for these releases. And this is actually a really heavy, thick, sturdy Blu-ray case on this one. Not a cheap eco case or anything. But very, very excited to revisit this. I'm going to wait to watch this with my youngest and see how he likes it. All right, this one here. Now, no part of Diabolic's fault or anything like that. If I can find my knife, that would be great. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know what I did with my knife. We'll see if we can do it with that one. I guess, because I don't know where the hell I put it at this moment. This shipped out on the 24th of March, and it just got here today, April 7th. Again, no fault of Diabolic. They shipped it out on time. I don't know if it got lost in the post office or what, but that is the longest I've ever waited for a package from Diabolic, so I was getting kind of concerned. It was one of those situations where it was, no tracking for some odd days, arriving later than expected. You know, we all get that notification there from the post office like that. They don't know when it's going to come, but it's still on its way. But it's finally here nonetheless, and we managed to open it without a knife, so cool. Kind of weird that they just wrapped that around it and put it in it. Anyways, this wasn't Jesse this time. This was Joseph. But looks like we're in good shape. Now, again, I do have the big deluxe edition of this, but I wanted to get the standard release for the Dawn of the Dead 4K. I have not opened the big set yet. Again, I'm not trying to open stuff as much as possible until I get out of here and move, just because I don't want to create extra damage to anything, if avoidable. But this one here I will open. I may do a separate unboxing for this. Again, I'm trying to go through this stuff pretty quick, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to be on camera right now without being in excruciating pain. So, I did want to share my mail day with you guys. But yeah, very nice release. Your standard second sight type hard box here. Again, I may do an unboxing for this. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see that. I know there's other ones out there, but I may show like the menu screens and things like that for you guys too, if you're interested. Here's the back. Again, I'm not going to go through all of the features. I believe most of the features are the same as the big set. You just don't get all the extra goodies, all the extra physical goodies and everything. But I believe everything else is the same. The new 4K scan of the interpositive, new 4K scan and restoration of original negative by second sight. Produced using 4K scan of the theatrical cut. Now that was on the 3 different discs. That's what they are. Yeah, very, very awesome. Very nice condition. So thank you, Diabolic, for sending that out protected. And yeah, again, let me know if you guys want to see an unboxing of that. I may do one anyways. We'll see. All right, I believe this is 88 Filmz. Again, I don't even know where it is. I was gonna stop filming for a second and go grab it, but I can't think of where it is off the top of my head. So we'll try to just stab it with a pen here and go that route. How's that? Let's just shake the fucking camera. All right. Let's see what we got inside here. Yep, and it is 88 Filmz. A pretty decent stack of movies here. I believe 4 titles. Alright. So we have one I've never heard of, a couple of these I've never heard of. We have Truck Stop Women. I don't know anything about it. The toughest birds in the game. This is Region B locked. We'll see. But Truck Stop Women. Truck Stop. My voice is getting shot as well. Awesome. Again, I'm not going to unwrap these or anything. Again, I don't have my knife to cut anything either, so it would be even longer. But looks like there's a brand new remaster from the original 35mm. Some audio commentary by film critic Kim Newman and filmmaker Sean Hogan. Audio commentary by director, producer Mark Lester. Trucking with Mark Lester. Interview with director, producer. So a good amount of features on here from 88. Cool. Set that aside. Alright, now one I double dipped on. I do have the Shout Factory release of this, but I thought it was a cool looking cover and everything. So I went ahead and grabbed it again, and I do really enjoy this film. That is Humanoids from the Deep, the old Roger Corman classic here. I believe it's Roger Corman, right? Nah, hell, I don't know. I want to say it is, but I could be wrong. Anyways, this says it's Region B locked as well. Some of them say that, but they're not. I think a lot of the newer ones are, though. So in this edition, you get the limited edition slipcase with brand new artwork by Richard Davies, limited edition booklet, notes, and interview with super producer Hunt Lowry by Tim Murray, limited edition fold-out poster, new 4K scan of the original 35mm, audio commentary by film critic Kim Newman and filmmaker Sean Hogan, audio commentary by Sam Deegan. The Making of Humanoids from the Deep, deleted scenes, Leonard Maltin, interviews Roger Corman on Humanoids from the Deep, so it is a Roger Corman thing. Theatrical trailers, TV spot, radio spot, still galleries, reversible sleeve with original poster, and all that good stuff. So, pretty nice release from 88. Again, I know I usually open everything up and then we come back and go over everything, but we're just gonna roll with it this time. All right, next up, another one I don't know much about, Still Arena. Starring real-life champion hell drivers, Dusty Russell shows off his talent as the greatest daredevil on the circuit. So you got Dusty Russell, Laura Brooks, the world champion hell drivers. Features include brand new remaster from the 35mm. Audio commentary by producer Mark L. Lester. Interview with Mark L. Lester. Reversible sleeve featuring alternate artwork. So not as many features as some of the others, but again, this says say Region B on here as well. It's from 1973. All right, looks like a crazy, just kind of stunt driving type movie here. Cool. And lastly, we have one that I have heard of. We have Charles Bronson and Murphy's Law. I don't remember if I've seen this one or not. I know it's not one of his best, but I did recognize the title. It says this one's Region B as well. Again, we'll see. From 1986, features include a 32-page limited edition picture booklet featuring various black and white and full color on-set behind-the-scenes photographs, optional subtitles, Lyon's Law, The Canon Years, an interview with actor Robert F. Lyons, audio commentary by film historian Nick Redman and actress Kathleen Whittle or something, a quick survey of the Odd Couple handcuffed together subgenre with Mike Malloy. I didn't know that was a subgenre. The handcuffed couple subgenre. Cool. He's a cop, she's a thief. Together, they're running for their lives, being the tagline. Cool. So, awesome little haul from 88 Films. Alright, I'm going to run through the rest of these pretty quick because most of these I showed on that birthday stream. So we have Cuffs from Shout Select, Christian Slater, Mila Jovovich. We have The Greatest Show on Earth from Paramount Presents, number 16. So, yeah, 16. Now, I am going to be giving away some digital codes on this video as well, and this is one of them. So, I'm going to set this aside. Cuffs, by the way, features new audio commentary with co-writer, director Bruce A. Evans and co-writer, producer Ronald Guyton. A new conversation with Bruce A. Evans and Ronald Guyton. A new conversation with composer Harold Feltermeyer. trailers and TV spots. I didn't go over the features on the live stream, so I'm going to try to do that a little bit. We have Nicolas Cage and Valley Girl from Shout Select. New Valley Girl in Conversation, featuring director Martha Coolidge and actress E.G. Daly and Heidi Holliker. New Greetings from the Valley, a history of San Fernando Valley with Tommy Janilis. Extended cast of crew interviews from 2003. New storyboard to film comparison. Audio commentary with Martha Coolidge. Original music videos from Modern English and the, I can't pronounce words, making of featurettes, interviews with cast and crew. One I was wanting to watch by now, but I want to be in like a certain mood to watch it because I hear nothing but great things about it, and I want to be like wide awake and ready for something intense. That is the Shudder original Terrified. Again, hearing nothing but great things about this, hearing it is super freaking scary, so still excited for that. And then another Shudder original, Impetigore, I guess is how you say it. Then from Shout Select, these were from the Shout Select sale, by the way. The Street Fighter collection, the awesome little slipcase. You get a new 2K scan of the original film elements, new interviews with star Sonny Chiba, new interview with filmmaker Jack Shoulder, theatrical trailers, and still gallery. And then a couple that were sent as birthday gifts from my good buddy Frank Fulci, Repulsive Reviews. Sent me over Stallone and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot from the Mill Creek Retro VHS line. And sent over The Babe with John Goodman, again from the Retro VHS slipcover line. So thank you again, man. Really, really appreciate that. From Dark Force, got in Magdalena, Possessed by the Devil, or known as the Devil's Female. Now, I do have another one of these on the way. I did contact Dark Force. If you guys saw my live stream, I was kind of upset. And I did contact them, and they are correcting things. As you can maybe tell, even the case itself is, like, waved, like bent. So, if it was just a little bit of damage to the slip, I wouldn't be too concerned. But that was a little extreme, in my opinion. And they are correcting the issue and sending another one. So very, very awesome of Dark Force to respond. They got back to me in like an hour of sending out the contact email from their website, and it sounds like they're going to replace it pretty quickly for me and take care of the issue. So awesome. But Magdalena, Possessed by the Devil, and then another Christian Slater and Cameron Diaz and Very Bad Things from Shout Select. This features new audio commentary with film critics Whitney Sebold and William. They insist on giving me like the hardest names to pronounce. Bababini or something. Host of podcast critically acclaimed. New interview with actor Jeremy Piven. New interview with actor Daniel Stern. Theatrical trailer. Still gallery. So yeah, there was so many people in this movie right here. I mean, Jeremy Piven before he became so famous from what was it, Entourage and things like that. And you got Jon Favreau in here, who of course went on to be more of a director. Daniel Stern, like they mentioned. I believe there's other people in here as well. But excited to revisit that one. From the MakeFlix store, I'll do these two together. We have Skeletons in the Closet, which is like a anthology type film. Haven't checked it out yet, but sounds pretty interesting. And then we have Sid Haig and High on the Hog. Now this features Robert Zedar from played Maniac Cop, played was it Samurai Cop, and just a icon in the horror cult genre. And of course Sid Haig. Everybody knows Sid Haig. And you got Joe Estevez in here as well. Pretty decent film overall, I will say. Now, the first 10-15 minutes or something, I wanted to turn this thing off because of the way this movie's shot. It's their editing choices and their camera use choices just were really strange. And if you're prone to epilepsy at all, don't even attempt to watch this movie. But it's basically about a strand of marijuana that's messing with people, making them go crazy. And the cops trying to figure out where this marijuana came from. You come to find out where it came from. Sid Haig plays Big Daddy, owns this pot farm, and has some girls there with him that have all kind of been through some trauma, things like that. And they're like this one big family. You have a cop who goes undercover and becomes one of his girls. And you just have back and forth with him and Special Agent Dick, played by Joe Estevez. And then you have Robert Zedar as the mayor of this little town, and pretty much telling the special agent to go fuck himself every time he sees him. It actually became pretty decent overall once I got past that, like I said, 15-20 minute mark. It's so... They really try this grindhouse feel, like kind of like how Tarantino does, especially in like the like Kill Bill movies and things like that, and Planet Terror and Death Proof. I'll compare it kind of to that, what they were trying to do with those movies. That real grindhouse feel to it, where it's like missing real, blah, blah, blah. You got the lines through it. But they just overdo it so much, it becomes unbearable at times. Like I said, especially at the beginning of this, and just it's cut so quickly to the next scene, and things just in your face type. I mean, obviously it revolves around marijuana, things like that. You have a radio DJ who DJs topless, which is kind of nice. There is tons of nudity in this, and she's always smoking while she's doing her on-air thing and talking real soft and everything, and plenty of drug references in this movie. There is some kind of backstabbing stuff going on as well, and Sid did actually a pretty decent job in this. I think Joe Estevez is definitely the standout character in here as Special Agent Dick. He had me laughing quite a few times between them two, between him and Sid. I mean, if you guys are fans of I'll say cult cinema, and you just want something to remember, we don't have Sid or Robert with us anymore. This is one of the last movies Sid did. I remember even talking to him at conventions about this movie before he passed away. This had been in production for quite some time. This is from IndieCon Pictures. Again, did get it from the MakeFlix store. If you guys just want something to kick back and chill and relax and remember these two guys, this is definitely it. To see them two together especially, and then throw Joe Estevez in there. But I enjoyed this movie overall. It got a lot better than I thought it would. You actually start caring about the characters. You start caring about the girls that live with him. You start caring about Sid's character and everything. But it's nothing serious whatsoever. Don't go in taking this movie serious at all, or you're not going to like it. But if you go in with an open mind, especially if you guys are into that kind of lifestyle, you'll probably enjoy it even more than I did. But yeah, overall, I had fun with it. I'm not disappointed that I bought it. So again, remember to pack it tight. And it did come with, the rolling papers behind me. High on the Hog rolling papers. So, cool stuff. Alright. This one I did a full review for. This came in for review from Screen Media. That is Nicolas Cage in Willy's Wonderland. Basically, Nicolas Cage getting trapped inside this Chuck E. Cheese type place and has to take out all the animatronic animals. There's some cult stuff that goes on where the guys get transported over to the animatronics. There's a group of kids that fall down from the roof and get in there with him, and they're all trying to escape and things like that. That's a brief summary of this movie. But Nicolas Cage, determined to take his breaks on time, playing pinball, getting his soda pop, and just wreaking havoc on these animatronics. Some good gore effects. I like how they use the oil of the animatronics as the blood, things like that. That's one thing I didn't mention in the review. Now, if you guys do watch that review, there is a blacked out scene where I'm just speaking. I uploaded that thing like 5 times, and it kept getting banned everywhere by Screen Media, which I don't understand. And I didn't want to redo the whole review, so I just took out the scene and still talked. So it's like a 20-30 seconds part of black screen. So I do apologize for that, but I was just getting frustrated at that point and just wanted it to be done. So anyways, it's definitely worth a watch. I believe this is streaming somewhere, but again, from Screen Media. Does come out on April 13th, I do believe, on Blu-ray. All right, Gwen. I know this was available at the Dollar Tree. I couldn't find it. I got this as my free one from Amazon Buy Two Get One. I didn't really care for this one, to be honest, guys. This is another Shudder original. I don't feel like this is really a horror film. There's definitely horror elements to it, but there's nothing. There's no monster. There's nothing supernatural. There's nothing real like serial killers. There's no, nothing like that. It is set in Wells and at the kind of beginning of the Industrial Revolution. I do love the cinematography of this movie. If nothing else, I guess it's worth a watch for that. The acting is pretty solid all around. But nothing really happens in this movie, to be honest, until like the last 5-10 minutes of it. And even then, it's not enough of a payoff to make the rest of it really worth sitting through. Again, it's worth a watch for the way that it is shot. It is absolutely beautiful landscape. They did actually shoot in wells and everything, and endured the elements and everything like that, and you can really tell it's not a set. So I do appreciate that. Again, the acting from these three ladies is solid, but it's basically about the businessmen wanting this woman's land and making kind of threats. You get some animals appear, come up dead, and things like that out in front of their house. She's kind of threatened during all this too. The mom has epilepsy and having her episodes, and Gwen, the elder of the two daughters, is trying to take care of her, trying to get her medicine. They can't afford it, things like that. And the people that live in town don't really care because they're trying to get their land. And I don't want to give the ending away in case you guys do watch it, but there is a couple scenes towards the end that are pretty cool, but and kind of hard to watch. But overall, I mean, if you guys have Shudder, go ahead and stream it, I guess. But I can't really recommend purchasing this one. I see why this one of all the Shudder movies would be at the Dollar Tree, but definitely worth that if you guys come across it. But just not enough payoff in the end for me. For 84 minutes is all it is, but you don't waste a whole lot of time. But again, the payoff just wasn't enough for me. All right, moving on to another Shudder original, that is Blood Quantum. This is basically a long episode of The Walking Dead, but taking place on an Indian reservation. You have some fish that come up at the beginning of this movie, and they're being gutted and things like that, like you would normally do with fish to prepare them, and they're still flopping around and things. And then it cuts to other things going on, other people being infected, and then it cuts to like 6 months later of the state of the world that it's in now, after the kind of infection spreads, and you have like a camp set up with the sheriff and his two boys and other survivors, and then people that are not natives to this reservation and things like that, and people trying to bring their sick there, and them trying to kind of keep this place clean from infection. You have the older brother who is a complete dick and kind of gets what he deserves later on in the film. I don't want to give it away because it's kind of shocking what happens to him, but then he kind of doesn't seem too fazed by it later on, like shortly after this happens. Again, I don't want to give it away, but I even had to rewind it. I was like, was that just what I thought it was? But you have the elder brother, kind of trying to ruin everything for everybody as well. Again, I don't want to say too much about the story. Overall, it's pretty decent. I didn't really like it at first. Let me take a drink here for a second. Again, kind of like High on the Hog, the first 15-20 minutes I wasn't really feeling. But I think the acting from the guy who plays the sheriff was a little dull, I guess. But after they get to this camp area that they have set up and everything, it definitely gets a lot better. The gore effects are top notch. I have no complaints on that at all. The rest of the acting's decent overall. The older brother, who's the real asshole, I think he was probably the best actor of the bunch. Um, it's a pretty decent watch overall. If you guys have Shudder, definitely stream this one and check it out. All right, The Toll, or The Toll Man. I enjoyed this movie. I know I reviewed this last time, but I want to throw it in here with the update as well. Basically, two people get trapped on this road after the car breaks down. A kind of like Uber driver and his passenger, and they got to figure out how to get the hell out of there without giving too much away. They're kind of trapped in this area. They're kind of in like another world, kind of another dimension, and they have to kind of battle things from their past and things like that. And they have to pay the toll man to get through. I don't want to give away the ending, but you're kind of made to guess if this driver guy is a bad person or a good person, or if one person's going to take out the other one because this area and this toll man is kind of fucking with them and making them see things and believe things that aren't really there, really true. I enjoyed this one quite a bit, to be honest. I think it's pretty underrated. I don't really hear anybody talking about it, so I say definitely check this one out. I did give away the code on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me on there, definitely do so and keep an eye out for those giveaways. All right, the next one that I'm going to do a giveaway for, Wonder Woman 84 4K. I haven't opened this yet. I was waiting to see if my kid had seen it and wanted to watch it before I watch this one. So that is your two giveaways right there. One winner will get the code for both The Greatest Show on Earth and Wonder Woman 84 on 4K. If you guys would like to win these codes, I know I'm doing this a little bit differently and just kind of throwing them in there. Just leave a comment down below saying enter me for the codes, and make sure you're a subscriber, like this video, follow me on Instagram. I will draw the winner. Why don't we do this on this Saturday? How's that? So this Saturday being the 10th, I will draw the winner for this. Now, how this is going to work is after this video is uploaded. Now, this is changing completely, guys, so pay attention. Don't... you know what? Just leave a comment here. I was gonna start doing it on Instagram, but I already said leave a comment down below. But if I don't see your comment, I do apologize. I check the best I can, and that's the reason I was going to change this over to being an Instagram thing. But I'll go ahead and do this one here again. If I don't see your comment, I do apologize. YouTube does some weird shit sometimes. But I will draw the winner on Saturday the 10th for both of these codes. Yeah, I'll try to throw in something else with it, I guess. I don't know. Or just do it on its own. But if you guys want to win these, definitely leave a comment down below, subscribe, like, follow on Instagram, because I do give the codes on Instagram. I do shoot them over to you on message on there. So Wonder Woman 84, though, I'm not hearing too many good things about, but I still want to check it out. I do need to get the first one on 4K now, I guess, because I want them to match. I have it on Blu-ray, but yeah, whatever. I'm not honestly even that big of a fan of the first one. I enjoy them for what they are, but nothing spectacular. But maybe I'll like this one more. Who knows? All right. Another Shudder original, Mon Mon Monsters. I hear really good things about this one. Excited to check that one out. And then another Shudder title here. This is Tigers Are Not Afraid. This is a steelbook, because I believe that's the only Blu-ray there is of this. You have Making of Tigers Are Not Afraid, interview with Guillermo del Toro and Issa Lopez at TIFF. Director's commentary, deleted scenes. I didn't know del Toro was involved with this film. Huh, that's interesting. I'm trying to find his name in the credits. Maybe he's not involved with the actual film. But this is a Spanish horror film, 84 minutes. But I haven't heard a whole lot about this one, so definitely intrigued by it. An unaspiring blend of fantasy and brutality, innocence and evil, says Guillermo del Toro. of course, from Hellboy and Pan's Labyrinth, things like that. Director. All right, this last one here came in for review from Dark Sky Films. This is Concrete Plans. This is available on April 13th as well. I did watch the trailer to this. It looked really cool. It's like a horror, thriller, mystery all together in one. It looks really, really great, though. And I wanted to say this was from another country, but I'm not seeing anything. High in the rugged mountains, a desperate crew of builders begin renovating a mansion belonging to Simon, the heir of an illustrious military family. As Simon forces the workers to live in squalor and refuses to pay them, tensions begin to simmer. One by one, the men snap, turning first on their boss and then on each other, building to a visceral crescendo of violence that ensures none of them will return home the same. Twisted modern noir. It sounds really interesting. The trailer looked great. So thank you again, Dark Sky, for sending this out. Really appreciate that. And I will try to have a review up for that soon. If you guys are still here, awesome. Thank you so much. The word of the day is Stardust, by the way, because I want you guys to follow me on Stardust. If you guys haven't already, download the Stardust app. I know it is available for iPhone and Android. And follow me on there, same thing, Reject Films, all one word. And check out my 30-second reviews. I'm trying to keep updated on everything I watch on there, like shortly after I watch it. In fact, I'm going to be doing some here briefly for some things that I just watched before I forget everything about them. So I can't believe I even went this long. See how long this would have been if I would have unboxed everything? That would have been crazy. But I'm really hurting now, so I'm going to get out of here and go get my medication, and hopefully that helps. So, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. As always, peace, love, happiness to all of you, and I will catch you next time. Later.